Hey, Crown Content Publications, followers, viewers, supporters, and listeners. Thank you for clicking on my live stream tonight to see what it is I have to say. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hit that like button to show your support. It's absolutely free. The thumbs up button, unless you don't end up liking some information I'm going to share on my stream today for independent writers and entrepreneurs, you hit the dislike button, but nobody ever discourages you to do that. But y'all can hit that like button to show your support, or the notification bell, the gold notification bell to the right of your screen, right up under this video stream. It should say subscribe. And this is a way, once you hit that bell for absolutely free, this is a way you can continually, even after today's stream, follow the Crown Content Publications YouTube channel with our work, our mission, and future and upcoming projects. As far as our podcast and ways that we are helping writers, new services that we're incorporating, new classes, seminars, you don't want to miss it, right? And this is not just for independent writers. We are always thinking of new and innovative and creative ways to assist entrepreneurs all the way around. But yes, our target audience are or is authors and writers. So happy Monday again to you guys out there. I want to thank you guys for your support thus far. Our subscribers up until this point and future subscribers. I'd also like to announce that if you've been on our show before, that's another thing we're on and that I've been feeling as a publishing services coordinator to announce again. If you've been on the Crown Publishing Content show before, whether it was on YouTube or on my separate podcast, Spreaker.com/show/537 5379253. This will give you direct access, or you just log in to Spotify and type in Crown Publishing Content. You can tune into previously recorded segments with authors and entrepreneurs just like you, right? But even those we've interviewed, if you guys come back around and listen to this stream, we'd love to have you on the show again. I have some new topics to bring to the table as far as panelists and people we're going to be interviewing anyway in the publishing industry, or when it comes to writing work, or people that already do these type of things for work and how they've been out here helping people in their communities, or just globally and abroad in general. Okay. Yes, so if you're new to my channel, welcome. Welcome again. My name is Arthur Tedasheri, Arthur Podcaster Tedasheri Whitney. You can find some of my work today or in the near future on Amazon Kindle when you type in that Arthur name. My Arthur name is also on my banner of this YouTube channel, right? As far as anybody that might be inquiring about the spelling, because as you might know, when you're searching work on uh, any platform, right? The you got to know what you're searching. So, anyways, that's another way you can support our work. Because not only do I independently publish, sometimes I like to help others do it, and then henceforth has helped to birth this channel, other platforms, and where we're assisting authors and stuff. I wanted to still help them, especially after the setbacks of the pandemic. Lots of businesses took their own different type of hits. Entrepreneurs, um, there was assistance out here, probably for majority or some, because not everybody qualified, as y'all know, for whatever reasons. So we still have to find creative ways to take care of our families without, you know, being doing stupid stuff, which that's what our channels is about. Like, if you're a writer, you have already taken the first step. If you love to write, if you even are willing to make some time to make money doing this very thing, writing is also an art. But we talked about this on other streams when we do our business segments to help writers and independent publishers and entrepreneurs. There are many ways you can make side, I guess you could say, side gig money, or the side gig money gets so good you go ahead and make it a business. The business gets so good you go ahead and find yourself working with a publishing house or company. As with any form of art, me and my daughters were talking on yesterday, actually. I talk about my daughters a lot where it resonates because I say it a lot how kids can help teach us things in life. So, but this time I was talking to them and I'm like, have we ever just thought about the fact that dance is art? You know, we do different learning segments here at home and teachings and stuff that we cover. So dance is a form of art, and just so happen they love to dance anyway. Like one has experience with ballet actually. One, she wanted to go the gymnastics direction, right? She was more, like to do the flips and all that stuff, which would make me nervous. And that's exactly what we were talking about, how some dances, though, seem completely dangerous. If we don't know how to do the dance or something, we're not willing to put in the time. I would consider a dancer an entrepreneur because some dancers go that route. If you're a dance teacher, you pretty much work for yourself. You could, it is what I'm saying. You could take that opportunity and just teach dance. Make your own schedule and incorporate whatever you'd like to in your dance classes, right? But yeah, you would definitely have to know what you're doing. And because some dances are dangerous to me. Even my girls, when they thought about it, they were like, yeah, I said cheerleading, for example. They're throwing those guys up in the air and they're doing turns and flips and they're throwing them up and they have to be caught. And it's like, with a dance like that, they do like builds. I've never been a cheerleader, but with those dances, I think they would call it like a build. Like you have football plays, basketball plays, baseball plays. With dance, you have coordinated what they would call yeah, like choreographed moves. You have to practice your steps and stuff like that. So one of the main parts of a cheerleading team are the foundation people. Like the dance part is beautiful. But the people, I feel like their job is important. The people that are holding those girls and ladies up with their hands, like catching them, like your foundation people, your build people at the bottom are always going to matter, right? And that's why I love what I do as well. Because if they miss a step and they're not on their P's and Q's where they need to, it messes up the whole team. You drop one of the girls. You did, that's why practice is important. So dance, cheerleading is an example, and another one would be ice skating to me. It's a sport, but it's a dance type of sport, right? It's another form of art. Ice skating, they're really on the ice like that. Hockey, they're not skating. That's even more dangerous than ice skating is, right? These are like beautiful arts and talents and skills that people become hockey coaches. Either way, you're on that ice doing what you do. It just seemed like a dangerous sport to me. It always did. Now, ice skating though, like I was teaching the girls, they can go to the level of Olympics. There's ice skaters that still do what they do. Some have given up things in life, sacrifices. Look at Shakari Richardson, with her and running track and everything, track and field. So many people go through different things, make sacrifice. They're not perfect. They just have a talent. They have a skill. They try to master in the area of that work, right? But yeah, ice skating. They also throw the women. There might be a part of the dance where they have to throw them in the air and be caught by their partner. It's really like it'll have you on the edge of your seat for real. When they have the right costumes, the makeup, right? Something like the Olympics and ice skating, right? They're doing their thing. They're doing twirls, flips, all over the ice. They don't get dizzy. If they do, we can't tell. That's what I'm talking about. But so there's many forms, different forms of dancing was my point. And those foundational people, right? That's cool to incorporate throwing somebody in the air or throwing them, And ballet, I think they do it too, where they catch them. Maybe even salsa dancing when a man and woman is dancing and they're twirling and they're catching them. I just always thought it was dangerous. You got to really trust your partner and that they're going to catch you or have that foundational person, right? On a business team, on a dance team, dance was just a good way to give a good example. And kind of like what we're talking about on tonight. Happy Monday again to you guys. I was saying thank you guys for your support up to this far, because even since this morning, we have had a few poets. I'm not going to announce them at this time. Reach out, right? And I'm gonna make this announcement again. since the topic tonight is about content writers being paid, ways they can be paid, just a topic, and how it is a true statement. The person I was scrolling through social media earlier, doing business, kind of doing some marketing and promotion myself on a few platforms, and I came across the post by somebody in one of the groups because one of the things on my list we're about to talk about tonight. If you know you're an entrepreneur, freelancer, even if I came across that post today, I did not post it, but I like, boom, this is a great topic. Just because somebody posted it, right? And as we know with social media, you give people the right to comment or whatever, when you put information on social media, and if you're doing business, that could be a good thing, a review, a commentary, an opinion. Somebody's response is always great. Okay. So you would want to get in groups, like if you're a dancer, a ice skater, there might be a community of ice skaters on a certain group on a platform, LinkedIn or Facebook or Nextdoor. You can meet other freelancers that do the same type of work that you do, not just content writers, but any type of entrepreneur, right? Locksmiths or whatever work it is that you do. Uh, those people who install security system, HVAC type workers, chefs, cooks, right? Bartenders, all these type of work, all these type of professions are career paths that people do. This is not new. End up going on their own journey sometimes, doing it in more of an entrepreneurial way and a freelancing way where they work for themselves and they're also servicing others, right? Okay. So I came across that post and I'm like, yeah, this is a great. I didn't know what that person was going through. And I had a probably an idea of why a person, even if I didn't know them, would post something like that in a content writing group. Like, hey, content writers need to be paid. They need to be getting paid. Straight out. That's what the post said. Of course, it had responses, hearts, likes, maybe other things, and comments. That I will not post because some people they'll screenshot it for their TikTok story times and stuff like that and do their reactions to certain posts. So this is kind of like that with me too, but what we can learn from asking a question like that or from making a statement like that, like, hey, content writers need to be getting paid. I just quietly scrolled across it like, mm-hmm. And content writers can be getting paid because there's all type of and how content writing and copywriting is two different type of work, but there are freelancers in both career areas, right? There are people working for themselves doing both copywriting, ghostwriting. uh what was the other one I mentioned, y'all? Copywriting, ghostwriting. Because they're two different things. You got sports writers, for example, gaming analyst writers, right? People who review games before they even come out, just kind of like, or when they first are launched, they're just want to be the first ones to be a critic. And we're going to talk about what makes you a better critic. Because yeah, this could lead you to a content writing job. You talk about sports all day long anyway. You probably talk about sports, the coaches better than the teammates. You're such a fan of certain teams or whatever, right? There's many people out here already doing it. You might want to do a game, a podcast after each boxing match or after each. You might cover all sports. You might just be like your own version of ESPN or whatever. We just here to inspire people because there was a whole post somebody made today, like, hey, copywriters, content, that was the word. Content writers, copywriters, ghost writers, sports writers, all of these are different type of writers. Okay, medical content writers, somebody who might help a clinic keep their website up to date, keep their content when it comes to meetings or ads and posters they're hanging around the hallways at a hospital. We never know, just different postings they need on different boards for the nurses or whatever. Somebody is handling that foundation work. Writing is a very lucrative field. You can make money. That's why we're going to talk about that tonight. For sure. Even a few poetry contests. with deadlines that are not until the 31st of October. Happy October to you guys out there. It's been a minute since I came on and did the poetry contest announcements. I'm gonna go over three tonight because I think these three are very significant. Number one, and we encourage you guys again to, if you end up winning an award with any poetry contest that we, or writing contest or book award contest that we announce on our channel, definitely feel free to come back and let us know in the comments. We will want to know about that. Okay, we will want to help you celebrate that victory. That's the better way to put it. Because we celebrate writers, independent writers anyway. So that's the whole point of us sharing things like writing contests with cash prizes, or book publication opportunities, book contract opportunities with publishing houses, just because you entered a contest and you stepped out on faith and became a participant. To you it was probably just to you know put your work out there, make an opportunity for a cash prize. But that's how it is with these other poetry contests that publishing houses, for example, like Tadpole Press or Red Hen, what's the name of it? Or Kinsman Avenue Publishing Group. There's just so many that do their own side works as well. They might have up to 10 different cash prize awards sometimes. Just one poetry contest or one publishing house, right? It gets good. So we said sports writers, gaming analyst writers, or gaming content writers, gaming reviewers. It's still content at the end of the day. Whether you are doing videos on these topics or you're streaming a podcast about it, you're running a blog, you're writing articles about these games, or whatever it is that you're covering, you're reviewing, you're commenting to, you're reacting to, right? Which is a big it's a trendy thing these days. People love video content, as we know. Well, they like digital content. I'm gonna put it like that. I'm not just gonna say video, but they prefer this content. They can even access it on the go, listen to it on something like their headphones, on the radio, or their phone device. Y'all know MP3 players and iPod. What did y'all call those? What those things called? They're like those Apple devices that we used to listen to music on, CD players and stuff like that. We were already headed this direction that we're in today when they had the CD players and we just had the headphones with them. Yeah. But now people listen to this type of content on their phones, device, tablet, laptop, or something. Touchscreen laptops, they got it all these days. They got tablets and phones with the pens to go to them. But yeah, you could just access content on the go these days. Even if you're not watching the videos or you're just listening to a certain broadcast or radio station or podcast, boom. Technology makes this possible to be able to do this. You have parenting and family. This might be a topic that you write about or do magazine columns about monthly, blogs or articles about monthly, weekly, daily. Some people, it depends on how much money you're trying to make, what level of work you're willing to put in as a content writer to keep it coming in. We're just talking about other avenues and ways that even if you're an author, you can still bring in money doing these, make straight up as a freelance content writer, copywriter, or ghostwriter, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream. So yeah, that's what brought the topic at hand today, because you might have a group, a network on a social media platform that you already stay in, either for support or to support others or to find talent or to find help with certain working gigs. That's my point. There are millions upon thousands of different type, not just content writing freelancers, but different type of freelancers in the world in general. People who work for themselves. Now, another interesting thing about writing gigs when we are looking at our options, looking to make more money as any type of writer that we might be. You might be a reviewer, a critic, responder. What do they call it? Reactor. They do reaction videos on TikTok, YouTube these days. This is still content that might have to be edited, reviewed, overlooked before you just publish it, put it out there. It's still on the internet, either way you look at it. Uh, you might have people that do this. They call them vlogs about traveling and exploring. They cover different topics. They access and obtain content in places that people may never go in their whole livelihood. That's why vlogs are popular. If somebody posts a video like, "Hey, my experience in Europe," people are gonna watch that. I'm a Chinese person, but I visited Europe for the first time, and this is my vlog. I would like to show everybody on TikTok, on YouTube. Right, like I said, these platforms are very popular today, which then creates work for the content creators and also the people that help the content creators, the people that help bring things like plays, movies, streams, videos, books, entertainment alive and keep it alive. The talent is just a talent when you're doing the acting, when you're doing the dance. This is art when you're actually painting the canvas. That's the talent, that's the work. But you got the ones that help uh, to put that's a good way to put it, to put that work in the right places so that the right audiences are accessing your work, so that the right like I said, you're in the right groups and networks, even on social media. Everybody know there's groups. There's all type of different groups on Facebook. Maybe religious ones, business ones, all type of groups. Homeschool parents, people with sensitive skin groups. You name it, they have it. People with podcasts, automotive groups, and automotive knowledge and learning more about the automotive world. When you're a mechanic, I'm sure they have it. Chef groups on Facebook. We like to have these topics and informational segment nights on our channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like to show your support. If you would like to see us keep coming on here doing more segments about information about the publishing sector that can help any independent freelancer, entrepreneur, or author. You can also tune in to previously recorded segments with authors we've interviewed, how they did it, the paths they went, the directions, and just their stories and where we can find their work to support them. Okay. The link is going to be in the comments section of the stream after I'm through recording. But if you check out the comments in the live stream thus far at 22 minutes of this segment, you can find the website to also learn more about our mission to assist freelancers and entrepreneurs. You can also find the booking link, calendly.com/crown publishing content in the comment section of this chat. This is where you can book a consultation to talk to us more about publishing services or content management services you might be interested in that Crown Publishing Content offers. You book a consultation and we talk about how we might be able to help you. We're also looking for 10 to 15 poets for a poetry content, not contest, but poetry project that Crown Publishing Content is putting together. You can email us at crowncontentpublications@aol.com and learn more about this project. You do have to be 18 and up. We just started announcing this today, and I announced it on the stream this morning. Today's date marks October 2nd, 2023. Happy Monday to you guys out there, and happy October. All right. So, yeah, there are ways that we can monetize our skills as a writer. What does monetize mean? Get paid. Because that post in that group I was in, and I'm in many groups where I like to network with different authors, poets, publishers, book writers, people that love books, readers, business groups. Yeah, and you learn a lot just from, like I say, you want to be more network, I guess, or connected with people that do what you do, right? So that person had posted that they feel like content writers should be getting paid. So I didn't take the time out to ask that person how long they've been writing, what are some things they tried. But one thing we do on this channel is we definitely talk about ways that writers can get paid, because there's just too many different type of writers. You have to sit down and really decide, really look at how much work you're willing to put in too to get paid to do this type of work. This is a different type of work. That was another thing we were going to talk about. Um, the way you are charging for your services is also going to matter. Where you are marketing your work and promoting your work is going to matter. Um, you can be a freelance writer all day long, and there's nothing wrong with becoming an entrepreneur writer, because this specific group that I was in, that the person posted that, everybody's pretty much like freelancing, posting freelancing jobs all the time. That's another reason you might want to join those type of groups. They're constantly, you could consider it like a job board for you. You constantly have a place, a group or a page or a network of other writers you can check in with daily, maybe weekly, because all of our schedules are set up different, and find writing jobs. This is a fact. And Facebook is not the only social media app that gives you this type of access. You have apps like Upwork, Upwork, where you can market you can either find help when it comes to freelancers for projects, or you can, you can hire help, or you can post your own jobs because you might need help with the project. You know what I mean? And pay a freelancer yourself for help with a project. So I'm gonna go over a few first, because that is a fact. Content writers need to be getting paid. I'm like, boom, I can make a topic out of this. Uh, there's a there are different publishing companies, like I was saying earlier, that host contests for and do different things to be able to provide writers with grants and awards and just different types of notoriety when it comes to or notoriety, however you would say that word, to your work, opportunities to showcase your work, because sometimes winning a prize, winning a contest, it's not just about being a winner, which we definitely promote people being winners and that being the goal. It's not just about being a winner in this industry. Art is something that you would want a certain type of response if you're taking the time out to put that work and to show that you're really talented in that avenue. Uh, let's talk about a few ways we could uh, edify ourselves as artists, which would help us on a journey of promoting and marketing our services when we're trying to become entrepreneurs and freelancers. Um, these are just a list of things that could help you. We talked about this on the stream earlier, like tools. We know that faith without work is dead. You're gonna have to put in some work when it comes to any type of skill or talent. You're trying to go to entrepreneur direction. You're gonna have to put in work. You're gonna have to work at some point. And even when it comes to building a team, different things. When it comes to starting a business or running a business yourself, so you're definitely number one on my list are going to want to earn some experience, even in content writing, copywriting, ghostwriting. You're going to want to EARN, as in Nancy, earn some experience. If it's dancing, if it's art, canvases, selling your art frames, do-it-yourself projects that you're building. People want to pay you for your balloon arches now. People want to pay you for something you do very well. When I say people like that because you could very well work as a writer for another company as well, which we're going to talk about that a little bit here in a minute. But we're saying earning that experience is going to help you first. Even if, like I said, locksmith is the work, or trucking company, moving company, this is what you started on your own. Um, Earning experience doing that, earning a name for your business, earning a name for your brand, earning a name for your business is going to matter. How do you earn that? Through experience. So you might offer your services at the beginning for a cheaper price. You might offer your services as a donation type of deal, volunteering type of deal at the beginning of your journey. You might just take a limited class, 6 to 8 week or 12-week class, like a short term type of class that granted you something like a certification or a license. What's another word, guys? Like something like this that helps you get to the next level. But we were just talking about the fact of earning experience in general. Earning experience in anything that you do so that you do give yourself the opportunity. You love yourself enough as an individual. What is entrepreneurship about? Independency, building your own, taking your own route, building your own schedule, doing your own work, but you still would want to bring your best. So why wouldn't we want to earn experience before we begin just boom, boom, boom? Or like we're just talking about ways you could put that out there. You could still earn experience while you work. That's how it's going to work better for a lot. That's how we get that experience. You're getting the hands-on touch. You're in the environment. You're in the crowd. You're networking with the same people. You're putting yourself out there to the right audience. So yeah, with the content writing, copywriting, ghostwriting type work, you definitely would want to earn experience. You definitely would want to look for new ways, whether it's taking classes, working on this on your own, getting in school, getting those licenses and certifications, getting that training, getting that volunteer work in to improve your writing. Nobody's going to pay for your writing services if your writing is not, stellar. And this leads to building a portfolio. As you gain this experience, as you're putting this work in, as you're doing these services for other people, have a place where they can go leave reviews. Have a way that they can, maybe comment on your website or comment on social media how your services or your business or your products help them. Your book product, your poem product, your piece of art, your video of that dance. How did it help somebody? But building a portfolio is going to help because you, at some point, when you begin to market content management or publication services, people would want to see your work, which shouldn't be a problem if we scratched off number one on my list I was just talking about. We earned experience. As we're earning that experience, we're keeping some type of track record. Some might call it a resume. Some might call it, like I called it, a business professional portfolio. You might have a separate one because you have many skills. You might say, this is my author portfolio. This is where I showcase. This is my digital professional author portfolio. This is when somebody say, hey, let me see some of your work. I can share this link right here and it shows them a whole catalog of my books, right? Everybody's portfolio is going to look different. Or if they're a model, a certain type of photography model, whether they're modeling fashion, whatever it is, hand model, foot model, eye model, eyeglasses model, they definitely have a portfolio because they're going to always try to get new gigs. They're going to always be trying to earn a income. This might even be something they do on the side or full-time or part-time, but they're going to have a portfolio because this would help them showcase their talent, their skills, their journey. We can talk in an interview about our journey, and we can also use certain tools to showcase our work. Something like a professional portfolio is only going to help us make us look like we're more serious about our work when we present our work to a certain business company or somebody looking to hire us for a specific service. This is what the freelancing world is about. Entrepreneurship is about. Some can handle it, some can't. So they go work for companies, which there's nothing wrong with either avenue. The goal, either way, is, as the person mentioned on social media today. So I thought I would bring it to YouTube and make it a topic. Uh, it's gonna matter. People would want to know something like your level of experience anyway. Are you an entry level copywriter, content writer, content management, digital designer? Or what level are you on? Entry, intermediate, average, advanced, or highly experienced? People have a right to know the background of your services and businesses before they decide to shop, spend their money with your small business or with your work as a freelancer entrepreneur. So those tools are going to matter, like your business portfolio, to showcase your books or work or art, right? Even with sports, they do like these videos that they go back and review. And this is how the players are able to see how they look, where they made a mistake. They go back and run the video footage of certain plays, so they can see where they can work on something. Um, you're gonna want to. So this is just steps you would take when you begin to market yourself as a content writer. Because yes, like the brother mentioned, content writers need to be paid. You want to improve your writing skills, earn those experiences, build that portfolio, obtain those tools that you're going to need to help you bring those services to other as a content writer, or whether it's and ask yourself, am I marketing my services just to businesses or to just like individual people? Right? When somebody walks into Walmart, anybody can purchase what they need to purchase. Who is your target audience? Um, Another fact in the research when it comes to content writing and how people get paid, this is a fact. 65% of freelance writers charge per project, but you make your money on a basis as a freelancer, free entrepreneur. Either way it goes, you make that at the frequency that you're allowing yourself to make that money. Now, if you choose to charge per project, that could be an understandable thing because this is a different, we talk about this all the time. This is a different sector and level of work. If you're working with three different authors with three different books, of course you're charging per project. All their books are not, I guarantee you, are not the same. And then one author might be further along in the process at the time that they come to Crown Publishing Content to assist them with content management or publication services. They might have 80% of their book already ready to be published. So we're only helping with 20%. So I would not charge a author on that level the same as an author who we're starting their book from completely scratch. They just want help with their book from A to Z. They want it to be a digital print and they also want it to be a hard copy print. That's two different projects. So yes, both would cost different prices. This this is a fact. In the research, statistics say 65% of content writing, copywriting, ghostwriting freelancers charge per project for their services, for their work. There's ghostwriters in the music industry too. Not every entertainer or performer creates their own music, is my point. From the instruments to the lyrics to the performances. So there's writers involved in all type of different levels of work. Then after obtaining those tools, improving your writing skills, building that portfolio, earning those experiences, if you can check everything like that off the box, then you can say that you're fully ready to make money as a copywriter, even on your own, even when you don't have a company or business offering you a job to write for them. This is what technology has made possible today. So charging per project, that was just talking a little bit about that. I thought that was an interesting statistic. That's something that definitely needs to be talked about when we feel like we are standing for the fact that content writers need to be getting paid. If you're not, these check boxes I listed and named off you would want to double check as a freelancer. Then you're ready to market and promote your freelance writer services, experiences, portfolio. As soon as somebody makes a post like, hey, I need a copywriter in the next 24 hours. Because if you're in the right groups, networks, environments, you might come across gigs like that anyway. Hey, I need somebody to help me with 800 words for an essay or woo woo woo. So yeah, us that respond to the ads, to the promotions, to the work, we might ask a question like, how much are you paying? When that time finally come around, you get in contact with the person hiring for you to write for them. You get in contact with them, they tell you what the work is and usually how much they're paying. And the turnaround time, they are looking for this writing work to be completed. So I'm honored to have worked on both sides of the writing sector, the professional writing sector here, like writing for others and writing for myself and writing for others straight up. And when I say writing for others independently, like just representing myself, representing my own brand, because you got to start somewhere. That's why I talked about the levels a second ago. Are we intermediate? Are we entry level? Are we average? Are we advanced? Are we highly experienced? The goal is to get to the level of highly experienced in any craft, hobby, freelancing, side gig type of work where we can earn income. Come on now, guys. Because we do. The person who posted that, I agree. We all got bills to pay. Writers have to make their money. If your books are not selling that season, which I mean, it could be any season of the year, and any author could be experiencing this. But why are they not selling? Are you putting in I mean, are you in book groups? Are you in book clubs? Are you traveling? Are you doing book tours? Do you have an agent? What are your goals as a writer, right? There are different type of writers. A lot of authors don't need nobody to write from them. That's the fun part about writing, the creativity, the freedom of that pen and paper and putting those intellectual thoughts into a story. When you do it on the level of authorship, they don't need anybody, a lot of them, to write for them. So it's beautiful just to see people bring content more to the forefront like never before, because we have the tools to do this today. You can see more talent across the globe. You can network with it, connect with it. Now we know when people get on certain levels, uh, the connections probably become, uh, but things like likes and comments, that's the day we live in. That's going to happen anyway. When you put your business out there, services and stuff like that, you're going to expect responses and things. Um, when you're trying to get market affiliate positions, I mean, even if you're trying to do these things on your own or content writing, getting these content management or social media content type jobs, you might apply with Meta. You might apply with Credit Karma. All of these are real companies that need help sometimes. Because just about every business is going to have some type of content management involved anyway. Somebody to help with the marketing, promoting the website, all that good stuff. And if we say writing is what we like to do, it's an option that we would definitely want you to know about. Everybody's goals are different. Businesses are continually searching for new ways to improve high quality content to boost their online presence. In a nutshell, that's what this is about in the age of digital tech era. Okay. Businesses, I'm going to read this again. Businesses are continually searching for new ways to improve high quality content to boost what? Their online presence. Just about every business or company across the globe today has some type of online presence. They don't just have a website, a business phone number, business email, stuff like that anymore. They most definitely probably have videos, a YouTube channel, email subscription list, other ways that you can stay connected with that business and their services and their products or whatever it is. Newsletters, email, they're constantly emailing you ads, and this is digital content. Either way you look at it. People get paid for marketing and promoting ads as well. It's still a form, if you will, of content management and writing work to me that somebody's always in the background making money doing. Uh, We're just going to talk about a few companies right now, right? For the sake of October 2nd, 2023, that might be hiring different type of writers. Trade Centric is currently hiring tech writers. Reedsy, we talked about Reedsy the other day when it came to just building your own, looking for places where you can take classes, market your work, look for new writers. Reedsy is definitely going to be a good network online platform where you can show, more of an online presence of who you are, your work, what you're looking for, what you're looking to do. Reedsy is hiring ghostwriters, them right now too. A company by the name of Nerd Wallet are hiring insurance writers. A company by the name of The Arena Group is hiring news writers. Okay. Huckleberry Labs is hiring copywriters. Agency Analytics is hiring content marketing specialist writers. Okay. Linewise, Linewize, Linewise is hiring content writers. Stitch Fix is hiring copywriters. Wittypen, WITTYPEN.com is a just another hub of community of writers. And they have different stuff going on wittypen.com, different things that you can put together when it comes to projects. It's another tool that a writer could use if their goal was really looking for new revenues and income to bring in as a writer for themselves. ProBlogger.com is another tool for writers. Textbroker.com, Guru.com, PeoplePerHour.com, FlexJobs.com if you're trying to look for work, gigs, side money as a writer, okay? So I'm glad I got that part out a little bit real quick. And then I'm going to go over a few poetry contests. And a lot of those I named just are great job boards where they're going to have great job board information, just gigs all the time, monthly, weekly. And if you subscribe to a lot of these websites, you'll get the emails regularly too. So you're always buzzed in, tapped in to different type of writing jobs and gigs on your journey as a writer. You can get paid all kind of ways as a writer, is my point overall. So the first poetry contest is the opportunity to win an award here. The deadline is October 31st, 2023. So I'm going to make sure even after I get off this stream that I do share this stream as well in some of the homeschool groups I'm in, as well as just social media, Crown Publishing Content social media platforms we're on with our online presence, because these are great poetry contest award opportunities. I'm going to at least talk about three here. So this first one I was talking about is the opportunity to win a prize called the Native Voices Award. First place prize is $500. Second place prize is $250 cash prize, and third place is $100 cash prize. This particular award will, outside of the first, second, and third place winners, allow up to 6 finalists to win $25 Amazon gift cards. So I thought I would definitely bring this one out real quick and give a little bit of information, right? This award here and opportunity is being hosted by Kinsman Avenue Publishing Inc. For anybody who wants to go look that up. Kinsman is spelled K-I-N as in Nancy, S as in Sam, M, Milk, A, Apple, N, Nancy. Kinsman Avenue Publishing Inc. So I don't know about you independent learners out there and teachers, homeschool leaders. I don't know if that's something that y'all allow the students to do still, get opportunities to advance in certain crafts and areas like writing and reading contests, reading challenges, poetry contests. But I think it would be a bright idea to do. You know, just because they don't go to public school doesn't mean that they should miss opportunities to showcase their work. Now, a lot of these publishing, just like this one, a lot of these publishing contests or poetry contests uh, do have like age restrictions or age limits for the students to participate. So, but there are always grant opportunities, is my point, scholarship opportunities when it comes to art, the arts in general, musicians, writers. This is just another, when we talk about income and content writers being paid. Uh, there's just different ways for this to happen. So the Native Voices Award is allowing up to 6 finalists $25 Amazon gift cards. So this is just something you would want to participate in if you're 18 and up. Okay. Uh, Kinsman Avenue Publishing Inc. You have to be 18 and up. Have a form of PayPal where you can be paid if you were to win. Wait for them, email for them to contact you back if you do, if you do choose to participate. I'm trying to see if they have an entry fee because, as you guys know, some poetry contests do, some don't. If I didn't write it down here, then they don't. I don't see where I wrote down that they have a entry fee for this one, but they are accepting genres like flash fiction, plays up to 10 pages, creative nonfiction, poetry, 1 to 5 poems, visual art pieces. So that's beautiful to know. Visual art pieces or collections, right? This is what it says. Up to 1 minute video clips of anything art pertaining to art or maybe your book work, right? We talked about book. I don't think we did yet, but I think we talked about book trailers the other day. I think I did run a stream the other day. That's a way book trailers could come in handy, right? You're not even showcasing your book yet to a book competition, right? Or the poetry book or collection or artwork. You might just be sending a video clip, a book trailer, an intro promo to what you do, to this business, to this contest, this publishing company hosting this contest, right? That's where a book trailer would come in handy. I thought you guys could hear me the whole time. I was still talking. But Kinsman Avenue Publishing Inc. is the name of the publishing group hosting the contest, the opportunity to win the Native Voices Award. First place 500 cash dollars, second place 250, third place $100, and the ending 6 finalists who will win $25 gift cards. So 18 and up, a way to receive PayPal if you do win. And yeah, be willing to, I guess some kind of way they have you agree that you'll accept Amazon gift cards if you are chosen as a finalist. But that's another way to get your name out there as a poet, your name and your work. The Benjamin Saltman Award, hosted by Red Hen Press. The deadline is also October 31st, 2023. The Benjamin Saltman Award, hosted by Red Hen Press, was founded in 1998, and it's just another publishing group that helps writers when it comes to grants and contests they can participate in to win different opportunities. Open the door to new opportunities. Like this one does have an entry fee. This one has an entry fee of $25. You can enter this specific poetry contest or book contest at redhen.org. You can submit your work, I believe this is saying here, at editorial@redhen.org for opportunity to win a $3,000 cash prize, possibly a book publication opportunity. They're accepting up to 48 pages minimum or 96 pages maximum. You can find more information, though, as I stated, at redhen.org. All right, so that's two poetry contests I went over already. Now let's talk about the Letter Review Prize. And this is hosted by the Virgin International Literacy Festival group, okay? They are looking for, I guess, essays pertaining to climate crisis. The deadline is October 10/15/23, all right? For a chance to win $2,000 cash prize. That's the name of that. That's the name of that press, though. Virgin International Literary Group. For the opportunity to win the Letter Review Prize, they're expecting a 5,000 word short fiction. They're doing their contest, though, guys, every 2 months, for sure, every 60 days. According to what I'm reading here, and they every 2 months they most definitely select 3 winners for cash prizes. So I think that's interesting. They accept genres like short fiction, nonfiction, poetry, unpublished books. So that's interesting to know. The work cannot be published already. You're wasting your time applying if you're not reading. Even when y'all go and apply for these things on your own, these are just things I'm going over that we want to remember. If you would like somebody to review your work, edit your work before you join some of these contests, guys, we're willing to help you over here at Crown Publishing Content as well. That's what the content management and publication services is about too. But you can check out my website anytime at www.contentcrownpublications.com. So that deadline, y'all, for sure, they want a up to 5,000 word short fiction about climate crisis, Virgin International Literary Festival, for opportunity to win a Letter Review Prize and $2,000. Okay. You can the interesting thing about book and poetry contests and writing contests, you can participate in as many of them as you like. Yeah, you really can. And if you do something at a persistent pace, we talked about that this morning too on the other stream. If you do something at a persistent pace, you're only going to get better in it. I don't care what it is. You're probably going to get better in it or just more accustomed or more acquainted with that type of work anyway. You're going to get better. You're going to allow yourself to begin to do that. And that's where you might see, hey, it's actually worth my time to apply for more grants, to apply for more opportunities, to put my work out there as an artist. Like I said, it could be in music, it could be in the publishing world, it could be in the film making world. There's still content management that comes to different levels of entertainment, like we were going over earlier. There's no reason a content writer should not be able to access gigs, resources, referrals to grants, poetry contests, writing contests. Just 3 of these I named. The minimum, from what I'm seeing here, is $2,000 cash prizes. And like the first one I named with the Native Voices Award, on top of the first, second, and third cash prize, they're still going to choose 6 finalists to win a $25 Amazon gift card. So it's just like it can keep going on and on. What's great about Amazon, you can definitely shop for books. You can shop for book content, material, journals, bring your help, stuff that can help with your business. So I think that's great what the Kinsman Avenue Publishing Incorporation is doing with their contest. But that last one I just named, they're definitely picking 3 winners for the $2,000 prize. I guess they have a new, kind of like theme or topic. I would assume that. But it does say every 2 months they choose 3 winners. For the $2,000 cash prize, short story, this theme with the deadline of October 15th, though, this theme is definitely related to climate crisis, and it has to be 5,000 words, and it has to be a short fiction. And yeah, I mean, if you in one of the three runner-ups, if you one of the runner-ups or the three, you also, that's notable. I don't think you guys understand in the publishing world, to win awards on your own as an independent writer, that's something you get to add to your portfolio and stuff when you're presenting your work later on, or in the near future. Like I said, every writer's goal is different. But yeah, like that post said, no content writer should not be either working towards making income or not making income at all. Like straight up. That was a great post, the person who posted. It wasn't me. I would tell y'all if I did. But if you know, people have different opinions, like I said, in this industry. And it was just in a little old group that I'm in. It's really not a little group. It's a great community of writers and content writers and people that are always looking for writers to help them, which we call them gigs. Okay. And these freelancers can be from some of everywhere sometimes. All right. I have another one written here called the Tadpole Press, who is gifting some special writer with either a first prize of $2,000 and a writing coaching package. Uh, Second prize worth a $450 writing package. Y'all can, I'm gonna tell y'all where y'all can get more information, or you just Google Tadpole Press poetry contest. Because the deadline is not till November 30th. And I like this one because they announce their winners every 2 weeks, or the winner will get a response within 2 weeks. Because sometimes that's not how most of them are. Uh, and they will be contacting winners via email, and they're open to all genres. Tadpole Press. So that's a, like, somebody that's just doing this for the first time. That's a great one to do. It's a very basic competition. They're open to all genres of writing work. They're just asking you guys to submit this writing work. Go to tadpolepress.com.org and check out their prize award amounts and opportunities when it comes to the contest that they have. That doesn't have a deadline until November 30th, 2023. All right. So we went over a few here, and I'll come back more frequently with those grant and poetry contests and referrals and opportunities just to make money as writers, because that's something we were definitely doing in 2022. We're moving forward. 2024 is coming now, and the same thing still applies. There is lots of money to be made in different areas of writing work. On different levels, there's money to be made. It's the work we're willing to put in. We talked about that at the beginning of the stream. Building those portfolios, earning the experiences we need, writing samples. You're going to want to have some samples of your work, even if you don't have clients yet. Improve your writing skills each and every time you need to. These are things we want to make sure we're checking off in our boxes if we claim we want to make money as content writers. Then you move forward to obtaining the tools, investing in the software, in the equipment, in the skills, in the certifications, in the license. Obtain those tools that you need to even offer those services. Then you can market and promote those services. Then you find those freelancing gigs. Then you market yourself as a copywriter, ghostwriter. You know what I mean? What was the other one? Content writer, content management specialist, market affiliator. Okay. Then you ask yourself, am I entry level? Am I intermediate? Am I average? So that you can market yourself that way. Am I advanced, or am I highly experienced in the sector of freelance work that I am applying myself to? So yeah, let's remember that statistic: 65% of freelancers charge per project. Your money's gonna be definitely different. Your income's gonna matter, and how you choose to charge for your services as a writer. This is just a fact. This is something we must know. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Crown Content Publications YouTube channel, where publishing and marketing meet. Learn more about our services when you visit my website, www.contentcrownpublications.com in 2023. Learn how you can book a reservation to become a guest on our podcast show soon and promote your work, services, or business or your book on our show with our listeners and viewers and followers. And we love them. Poets can contact me at crowncontentpublications at AOL.com this week, anytime, to learn more about another. And this one is going to be hosted by Crown Publishing Content. We just named a bunch of other publishing groups that are doing different things, like uh, opportunities to win cash prizes, notoriety, and certain type of special book prizes or poetry contest prizes, that look well on your portfolio as a writer when you're looking to make more money in that sector of work. But Crown Publishing Content has an opportunity for poets to showcase their work as well going into the winter season this year. And you guys can contact me, attention in the subject title of the message, attention poet 2023. And I'm going to respond within 24 hours. Thank you guys for your support up to this point with the opportunity for poets specifically, guys. So y'all can contact me, see what that's going to be about. I will be checking my email very frequent this week, getting back with you guys about that opportunity, poets. Replay this stream, share it with a friend who might be looking to make more money as a content writer in 2023. You can in the description section, comment section, you're going to be able to find where you can book a slot to become a guest on our show for poetry of some or book or your business or services that you put out here. You can promote that, share it with our listeners and followers whom we dearly love on our channel here or on our separate podcast in 2023. Calendly.com/crown publishing dash content. I'm trying to talk too fast. Yeah, but I'm going to leave this information in the comments as well. So share this with a friend, share this on y'all channels. We always appreciate the support. Sharing, liking, subscribing is absolutely free. Leaving a review on those book links, my books on Amazon, absolutely free to do. Because when you support my work, you're supporting the work of, you're automatically doing it for sure. You're supporting the work of other independent writers, content writers, uh, ghost writers, and things like that as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, give this video a like. And like I said, the more likes I get, the more streams we'll come back and do, the more views. That's how y'all are showing me your support anyway. Thank you guys. And until next time.